Hey beautifuls, I'm back. I haven't made a video in so long, and I know. So yeah. First, we're gonna start off priming her eyelids with the Urban Decay eye primer. I really like this primer. It's very creamy and helps my makeup stay on longer. So you're just gonna do that, and then you're gonna blend it out with your finger so you can prevent creasing and everything like that. Yeah. So next I'm gonna use this, I don't even know what it's called, I'll let you guys know, but it's a concealer. And I like the applicator. You can like squeeze the product through the brush, if that makes sense. Like, it's really easy and it's good to like, you know, line up everything. And so yeah, you're just gonna put that all over the lid, and then you're gonna blend it out with a beauty blender or any kind of brush you have if you want. So I'm just gonna do that. Make sure you set this with like a powder afterwards, because you do not want it to crease, especially if you have hooded eyes. Like my friend Jessica, she has hooded eyes, so I had to like work quickly because when she opened up her eyes, it started to crease. So you just want to use a setting powder for that to set it, and I use my Dermablend translucent powder. So you're just gonna put that all over the place, and now I'm gonna use my Modern Renaissance palette. I'm in love with this palette, and I'm gonna use the color Burnt Orange in her crease, and you really want to blend that out. like it's easy to blend, but you want to use a good brush that is more, what's the word, that blends well, so you can, yeah, but you want to use this as your your transition color, so you can help blend all the colors in together that you're going to put in later on. And make sure you blend going to your to the inner corner of your eye, but not like the inner corner, but kind of like going towards your nose in a way, as you can see. And just make sure you blend till you don't see like a harsh line or anything, so it looks effortlessly. And next, I'm gonna use this color from the Morphe palette. I'm not sure which one it is because I took it from my sister, but it's like a really pretty orange shade, and I have that color in my Modern Renaissance palette as well, but like, you know, I want to be extra, need something extremely orange, so I went with this one. So you're just gonna put that in the outer corner, and then you're gonna work that going outwards on her eye, like I did with hers. But you're gonna do that, and then you're kind of gonna bring it into the crease a little bit, but not too much. So you're just gonna blend that out till it's not like so harsh. And then you're gonna bring that into the inner corner. You're gonna blend it. Blend for the gods. Okay, so next I'm going to use red ochre. That is like my absolute favorite color, and I use it with everything. So I'm going to put that also in the outer corner, and I'm just going to work it out, going outwards into her eye. And then I'm bringing it in to make kind of like an oval shape. This one was kind of hard to blend because it is a darker color, but that means you just gotta, you know, take a little bit more time to blend this color. So just blend that out till it's good. And if you start to lose the color, just add a little bit more so that it like doesn't, so you can get that vibrant dark color in a way. Going back into the Morphe palette, and I'm grabbing like this reddish, like it wasn't really red, it was like a really dark brown, but not too dark. And I really like that color. It's from the Morphe palette. And I just put that on the outer corner, like always. And then you're gonna bring that into the inner corner. You're gonna blend it. Blend for the gods. Use this black color from this Tarte palette that I have. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really pretty and I love the color. It's really black, but I only used like a little bit because I did not want it to be too dark on the eyes. So I kept it very simple, not as dark, So you're just gonna blend it out. You always wanna start small when it comes to darker colors so you can build up if you need to. You don't wanna just put like a whole shit ton of black, you know what I mean? And so now I'm gonna use my it's my MAC Paint Pot. It's in soft ochre or something. And I'm just gonna halfway cut the crease. I use a smaller detailed brush, and since she has very hooded eyes, I made sure I started to outline it, and then I made her look up or just open her eyes to see where her crease is. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're kind of just putting a matte color on there, unless you want to do glitter. But either way, it doesn't have to be perfect. Um, I kind of messed up here a little bit, made it too big, but you can kind of fix that with just what's the word? Put some eyeshadow above it, so it doesn't look so harsh. But you're just gonna blend that out and apply a little bit more, like I did there. And then I use like this other brush. It's kind of like a blending brush, like that. I'm gonna use that to blend it out, and then but I also added this pink color from my chocolate bar palette by Too Faced, and it's like a very pink shade. It's not that pigmented unless you basically like dip your brush in like 10 billion times to get the color that you want. So you still can't really see it, but I really like the color on like on my lazy days. If I want to do makeup, I want to make it simple, not too dramatic, but still dramatic, of course. But I always add that color because I think it's so pretty and it's sexy and simple. So I'm just gonna continue to blend out a little bit more because I feel like it was kind of a little bit more harsh still. I hate when my eyeshadow is harsh and not blended because it does not look good at all. Unless that's the look you're going for, you know, do whatever you want. But for me personally, I don't like a harsh eye look. And then I'm gonna add that white color from my chocolate bar palette. Okay, so I did her eyeliner off camera because that was a pain in the ass. So now I'm just putting the Smashbox primer, is Photofinish primer or something like that. So put that all over her face. She has very sensitive skin. She's allergic to like fragrance stuff, so I didn't really put too much on her skin. So I used that. And then I used my Becca, I don't know what it's called. I can't remember, but I'll let you guys know. It's like a shimmery kind of primer. It's really pretty. I fell in love with it when I got like a sample of it, and it makes my skin look so sparkly. It's not too sparkly, but it's like very glowy. Makes my skin look very glowy, and I like that about it. Also, my eyeliner that I used on her was by Flormar, and then I think I used a Rimmel one. And so I'm using like this BB cream that she had. She doesn't really wear makeup at all, actually. So she kind of borrowed it from her mom. So I'm gonna use that. It came out, I think it was a pretty good shade for her. So I just put that all over her skin. Fast forward here. So I'm just gonna blend that all out till it's all over her face. And she has drier skin. I don't know if she knows that, but yeah. So, but I also made her moisturize it with this lotion that I had that had no fragrance. So yeah, you want to cover it up. Anything you need to cover up on your skin to make it look perfect. So, and you want to make sure you blend into your hairline, and you can wipe it off when if it's on there at the end, but you make sure you want to blend it all out there because you don't want it to just be like just face makeup and then your hairline. It'll look very weird. And make sure you blend it down your neck because you don't want your, makeup looking darker than the rest of your body or lighter than the rest of your body. I've been in that predicament before. Okay, so now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, it's like highlight and contour kit or something, but it's for the cream. It's a cream contour kit. So I'm just putting that on the high points of her face, like her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, on her upper lip, or not upper lip, but you know what I mean. And basically under her eyes and her chin. And I thought this was a pretty good color to highlight with because, it suits her color. Because you don't want it to be too light. It should be like 2 to 3 shades lighter, I think, than your skin tone. So now I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend that all out. She kind of has a bigger forehead. And then I'm going to set her face with that translucent powder from Dermablend. And I didn't bake on her because her skin is kind of dry. And I don't know if how she would react to that. So, how her skin would react to that, of course. But I just set it quickly and everything. So now I'm going to contour her face. I'm not sure. I think that's the Profusion contour kit that I got. I kind of took it from my mom because my Kat Von D one that I had ran out after all these years. It was only been like a year. That shit was awesome. I love that one. But I actually like this one too, even though it's not really... I don't know, it kind of makes me look ashy in a way, but it kind of suits her. It looks nice, but it still looks nice on me as well, but it's not the way I wanted it to be. But now I'm just going to blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. I make her do that face so you can see her cheekbones. So I did that under her jaw, her cheekbones, and on her forehead. And then I contoured her nose after that with a small angled brush that I had. That nose is looking snatched. Yes. And then I used this bronzer that I had. I have no clue what it is because it's old. And I've had it for years, since I started high school, I'm pretty sure. Since I started wearing makeup, which is around that time. But I started to do that on like where I contoured her face. I don't even know. It's so pretty though. And it's glittery too. I'm like really into like glitter type of makeup, I guess I could say. But then I also used that what's it called? Burnt orange color underneath her eyes. I didn't realize there was like brown or black under there still, so I kind of had to like blend extra. And so I'm going in with my Becca highlighter. I'm in love with this. I think it's in champagne, something like that. It broke really bad. I have no clue how, but it did. And so I'm just gonna put that in her inner corner to make it pop because it looks so good. I love it. Best freaking highlighter on earth. And I'm gonna put that on her chin, like above her jawline, not jawline, wow, above her cheekbones, under her, on her brow bone, and on her forehead a little bit, and then down the bridge of her nose and on the tip of her nose. Alright, love, so that's it. This is the end. I hope you love this makeup look. Let me know what you want to see next. Comment, like, subscribe. Okay? Bye. Love you guys.